My name is Thomas. I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I've been, in the music scene since 2006. My first album was released, and ever since I've just been touring and releasing albums. Um, Recently, I've teamed up with my good buddy Chief One. I don't know where he is on the screen, but he's somewhere.
My name is Lars, but obviously my parents didn't want me to be a rock star, so I had to find a name myself, and that's Chief One. I always stick with the Indians when I was a little kid and a breakdancer. I've been doing music forever, actually. Um, uh, I've been producing and writing, and for the last 5 or 4 years, I've came out as a singer, and so I'm, like I said, felt like I've been in the music business forever. I'm one of the few who actually made like a Eurovision song back in the days where they had the real live instruments and a band. That was a long time ago.
Um, yeah, we have produced a few songs together now, and this is going to be our third collaboration, which is it's out of the world great, and it's so much fun to produce and write music with Lars. That has become one of my good friends now.
And I can say the same back to you, Thomas.
If we then look at your Eurovision songs, you have been in the Eurovision Song Contest 3 times, actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's quite impressive. But
Yeah.
but none of the songs have done very well.
No, I don't know what was wrong with Europe at the time. I think I was a first mover because the first song I did was a rap song, and you know what happened to rap after that. So I think people at that time maybe didn't get my drift at that time. And at one time I had like a 60s retro song with, and that got up after Bruno Mars and stuff did that 2 years after. So maybe people should like maybe start to think that I'm actually sending something out that is a little ahead. But no, I'm joking. I don't know why, because it's so hard. You don't try to figure music out. You just do it. And sometimes you catch a nerve and a vibe that connects with the rest of the world. I mean, 4 years ago, I made like the comeback song for Ricky Martin, which was the biggest hit in that year, and I got nominated for Latin Grammy Awards and stuff. So sometimes you catch a vibe, and sometimes you don't. But I mean, the most important thing is not to try to figure it out. You just write songs. Me and Thomas, we write songs every day and been doing that me for 35 years. So I'm not trying to figure something out. So sometimes it goes and sometimes it don't.
How did the collaboration between the two of you got in place?
It was in the cards. It was in the writings, I think, on the wall.
Yeah, we met somewhere years ago, and then we just started to. We really had a good connection, which started out with us drinking coffee and on a friendship level, and then we started to write some music as well.
Yeah.
And this song for the Danish final, Højt Over Skyerne, how did that come to be?
I had the riff and some of the backbone of the song, and when I wrote it, I just it was not the whole song. Thomas came in and finished it, and we did it together. But the track, the instrumental. When I did that, I was like, I mean, this could be something me and Thomas maybe could do for the Eurovision, and I don't know why. Sometimes you just have to follow your intuition, and that intuition was so clear that I had to call Thomas immediately and said, "You might think I'm crazy, man, but I think we can do this." We at that time we had like a huge hit in Denmark, so we were like had a good energy. We still have. So I called Thomas, and he was like, the first time I said, "You're mad, you're crazy." And then he heard the song. I was like, "Well, I leave it up to you from there, Thomas."
Yeah, I just it's a great idea, and it was never anything that has really crossed my mind to present my songs in a show like that. But once I came to the conclusion that this is actually the best platform, to introduce new music. I completely fell in love with the whole project.
What message would you like the viewers to get out of the song?
To me, it's all about trying to be better to live in the now, and finding things that you love and celebrate that. And it's a very organic song. So I also think we're celebrating the thing that happens when people get together and play music together and dance together and have a party together, especially after what we've all been through. I think it's see this as a good release of energy, because energy and love. So it's a cliche, but it still holds.
And Chief One, I went through my record collection yesterday and found this one.
That was 92. I was wearing a really silly hat there. I was young and I needed the money. I love that.
What do you remember from this time?
Which one was you?
It's the one with the hat. I mean, if you can, yeah, I'm the one left out in the left. Yeah, I remember that time as pretty confusing, because we were big teenage idols, and I was struggling with a lot of thoughts that you're going through when you're in your 20s, and I was starting a big tax bill, and so it was a lot of confusing. I was a superstar in Denmark, but still owed money to the taxes, and has to make a comeback album, and had girlfriend problems and fans staying outside my apartment. So it was really confusing, but it was also very naive in a good way.
And you learned from that period?
No. I guess we never learned. I mean, I learned, what did I learn? I learned to keep the fire, to keep the passion. And Thomas and me spoke about it, a lot of times, being with someone that lifts you up and giving you good chemistry and good vibes and energy, and just let go of all the things that are dragging you down. And I think you become better to do that with your age. So I'm a master of letting go of bad karma and bad people. And that's why I teamed up with Thomas, because he's all good energy. You can actually tap Thomas on a can and sell it. I want to do that.
Well, that's something of a compliment to you, Thomas.
Yeah, it's a crazy compliment.
Just look at him. I mean, he's smiling and everything. I want to have that phone. I want to have that picture on my phone every time we wake up. We go like, it's going to be a good day.
And Thomas, your road to where you are today hasn't been easy either. How has everything you have been through affected you musically?
I believe for me, music has always been my little getaway. It's always been the place where I could create my own world and I could create my own universe. And, if I wanted to tell a story, I could set the scene and I could tell who I wanted to be in the film or in the act or in the song. And that's why I love writing. That's why I always drift away when I'm doing that. I'm starting out somewhere and I'm ending up somewhere else, and I don't really care where I start out or where I end. It's the journey in between. It's just amazing. And hopefully that's what Eurovision is going to be as well. I mean, it's just going to be a long and great journey, really.
And a lot of fun.
Yeah. A whole lot of fun.
But no backstage parties. Stupid Corona.
So I have here a little box with some cards in it, and on those cards there is a sentence, and I would like you to I would like you to pick one card each, and then we start out with that I read the beginning of the sentence, then you are to complete it.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
So Chief One.
Yes.
Which one?
I take the one to the right.
This one.
Yeah, I think you're choosing one for me, so I'll take that. Yes.
My craziest outfit is.
Ooh. Oh, too bad I'm not home. It must be, I bought this silly uniform at wish.com, and I look like a pirate, but kind of cool pirate. I use it sometimes. That must be my most crazy outfit. Yeah. You have to, yeah, you might see it. Who knows?
So
Please take a picture of that.
Yes, I will.
So will you wear that on stage?
The thing is, I'm sweating a lot by nature, so I have to really think of what I have to wear. Thomas, he can wear everything. He's cool as ice. I really envy that.
The one in the middle.
This one.
Yes.
A habit I want to get rid of is.
I would really love to go to bed earlier. I mean, yeah, I always stay up late and I'm writing music all night, and I believe that sometimes my life would be a lot easier if I got to sleep just a tiny bit more.
Well,
yeah.
That's a humble one.
So, guys, any last thing you would like to tell to the viewers?
Be nice to each other. I mean, that's all we have. I mean, especially after crazy times where people are so isolated, just keep up the spirit and the good vibe and the hope, because it's all about this.
Yeah, and feel grateful, really. I mean, I'm so grateful that we can be part of this, and that this is where the road has taken us so far.